Hey, what's up all my gamers and gamettes? I just watched this whole Xbox Live event and it was interesting. Some moments where it made me go, oh, okay, that's cool. And then some moments where I'm like, I don't really care about that feature. I'm here to see the games, man. Show me games. Cause constantly they was on the stage talking about the entertainment value of this new box. By the way, what is it called? Is it called the Xbox Infinity? No. How about the Xbox Fusion? No. Xbox 720? No. Okay, I got it. The Xbox Durango. No, not even close. Okay, then what is it called? The Xbox One. The Xbox One? Didn't they already have an Xbox and then they jumped to the Xbox 720? Correct, Mondo. But for some reason they said, hey, we're gonna call this the Xbox One. So that's what it is. Well, okay then. Anyways, getting back to the story. They spent most of their time on stage talking about the entertainment value of the system. And when I say entertainment, I ain't talking about games. You know, it's cool that they got on the stage talking about some things that the system can do. It's a press conference. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But the thing is, we don't care that much about Skype. And we definitely don't care that much about watching live TV on the Xbox because that's why I got a DirecTV cable box right there. I don't need to watch live TV on my Xbox. But I understand you're trying to show off that this system was going to be like the main source of home entertainment. Anyways, getting to some of the good things. They showed the console, the Kinect, and the controller. Kind of looking at Sony like, ha ha, where you at? Step your game up. In the whole design of the console, Kinect, and the controller, it wasn't a big improvement. Not at all, because to me, the console looked exactly like the newest Xbox 360s. Then the controller looked like a regular Xbox 360 controller. Then the Kinect, well, that's the Kinect. It pretty much looked like the old Kinect. But we know it's not all about visuals. It's all about what's inside of the system and the controllers and stuff itself. You know me, I was trying to get all the details of the system, you know, how much power and the graphics card, stuff like that, like Sony did for the PlayStation. They put up the screen at their press conference showing, okay, this is how much RAM is having, this is the power is pushing, all that stuff. But Microsoft didn't do that. Microsoft, the only thing I was able to get was it have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, if they put it up real quick because I couldn't get it. I want to know what's inside the system. I want to know what powers it. I want to know the graphics card that you're using. And if you're going, you'll find that out at E3. That sucks because that should have been exactly in that press conference right there, just like Sony did for the PlayStation 4. But anyways, moving on, they also talked about partnerships because, you know, Microsoft, they got mucho dinero, so they have a lot of partnerships. One of them is EA Sports. It's in the game. Soon as I hear EA Sports, I'm like, okay, I finally get to see what this Madden 25 gonna look like on this next gen hardware. And they was talking about FIFA and all the other EA Sports games too. But anyway, the guy was on the stage, he gave a speech and stuff. After the speech, he did show a trailer talking about, okay, this is what the game's gonna look like on the next gen hardware. And I wasn't impressed at all because they showed a trailer of like all of them mashed together and they didn't even look remotely like the game will probably look like. Because the thing is, all of us Madden fans remember when they tried to do this before to us. They was like, hey, this is what it's gonna look like on the next gen platforms. And then it didn't look anything like that when they kept making Madden for this generation. So all we can do is cross our fingers and hope that it will look like that when they come out with the Madden or any EA Sports game for this new console. Because after all, they are talking about this new engine, which is called the Ignite engine that they're making these games on, which brings intelligence and player motion and the living worlds to life. So let's do it, EA, let's do it, sports. Kind of funny because I'm looking down at my notes and for gameplay I have equals yeah right. But moving on, they did announce Forza Motorsports 5. That's going to be coming out on the release date of this system. Then they got a game called Quantum Break, which looks like it's going to have to do with something about time. I don't know if you're going to go to the past or the future or be able to stop time, but it's going to have something to do with time. And it looks like an okay game to get. And you remember when I was talking about partnership, another partnership that they got or bought their way into is the NFL. So you can be watching an NFL game and then bring up your fantasy draft on the right side of the screen while you're watching the game, or even Skype and like kind of boast to your friend like, ha ha, my pick's doing great, man. Where you at? Where you at? You can be doing that, which is all cool. But again, that's not why I get a console. I get a console for pure gaming entertainment, not TV watching or anything. But hey, hey, that's just me. Now, new topic. Xbox Live. Every Xbox owner want to know how much is it gonna cost, and you know, sadly, they didn't talk about price of anything, not even for Xbox Live for this conference. But they did talk about a couple things about Xbox Live. They was talking about all the things that I already named, like the whole TV watch and stuff like that. You know, you're gonna be able to go in Xbox Live and make this stuff available for your choosing. But that's not what's on our mind. Our thing is price when it comes to Xbox Live. Our thing is subscriptions. How is that gonna be on Xbox Live? Cause let me tell you something. I just now thought about this. They're promoting all this TV watching with the Xbox, and you know, Microsoft have to make some money. They have to make their money. So I'm thinking with all these things like the TV, stuff like that, you're gonna have to pay. It's gonna be some type of TV subscription, something like that, where you're gonna be paying. So I think they're gonna have apps where you're gonna have to pay constantly on. Who knows? But we'll find out all at E3. Now, I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about Call of Duty Ghost. I can't talk about that. I gotta put that for another video because it'll take me a while to talk about Call of Duty Ghost because I got some things to say about that game. So if you want to hear all the info or my rants on this whole subject of Call of Duty Ghost, stay up to date with me, and we'll get there because that's gonna be in a video coming up real soon after this video to be in fact. So make sure to subscribe. It's the one that they call Top Diggity Dog. I'm out. I hope you had fun like I did. Deuces.